Good Tuesday morning, everybody. This is Steve, Monday Chief Forecaster for Rowan County Weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at the radar and what's going on out there around the county currently. And for context, this is being recorded right around 7 a.m. this morning. And you can see we've got some isolated rain showers out there moving through the county. Let's go ahead and get in closer and you can see where they are. So we've got Salisbury, Cleveland, China Grove, Granite Quarry, maybe getting some light rain, East Spencer, down into Enochville, Kannapolis, maybe even into Landis for sure. Boston Heights might be part of that as well. And we'll continue to keep an eye on that as it moves through the county during the morning hours today. And they'll basically transition out as we head to the early afternoon hours, and then we'll start to clear out. And then our attention will turn to Friday. Thursday night, things kind of start off with rain. And it'll be kind of a cold rain. And let me turn all this off here, and we'll try to give you an idea of what's going to happen here. But the attention will really be more for Friday morning during the early morning hours and into the morning hours of Friday. Let's go ahead and back all this out. And I'll show you really what's going to occur here in terms of the chance for some rain around the county. And let me minimize this for just a minute so I can get where I need to be. Okay, we'll bring that up, and then this is over 72 hours, and this is the potential for snow. And what we're going to see is the potential for a wintry mix around the county, and this really just goes through 7 a.m. Friday morning. So really before our transition happens, but I wanted to call it out because you see in areas like just west of Hickory here, where they're starting to see, where they would be starting to see some transitions happening to all snow and accumulating. Because what's going to occur there, and you're looking at 2/10 of an inch there by 7 a.m. As you go further west, 4/10 of an inch, and then as you get over toward like Asheville, these are the areas that are really going to get it. You're looking at a little over 2 inches, around 3 inches. If you head into like right here in the southwest corner of the state, 2.5 inches in Waynesville. So really those areas are going to be the ones that really see the accumulation. Up toward Boone, you're looking at around 3.5 inches. That's where a lot of the accumulation is going to pile up. But as we head into the daytime hours on Friday and get into the mid-morning hours, I do think, and let me get a drawing tool up here, I do think, when you look, clear that out. When you get toward the I-40 corridor, and when I always talk about the I-40 corridor, I'm talking about where I-40 runs just northwest of the county here. I do think that if you were to draw a line somewhere through here, so now I've got that line drawn, let me get in closer to the county here. Well, of course, that's going to zoom in here. So let me back that out and clean that up real quick. Clear. Let's get in a little bit closer. I want you to see the areas that could very well be impacted. So you're looking at Cleveland and really any area just in that whole bubble there around Cleveland. So I think Woodleaf's in there. We'll go ahead and draw a line again. And again, this, it's not going to be exact, but I think there's going to be kind of a fine line that we walk where you see some accumulation at this point. And I think it's really going to be mainly in that northwest corner of the county. There could be anywhere from a trace to up to maybe a 1/2 inch of snowfall in that area. And a lot of this is really going to depend on the track of the low. And I'm not showing you any model data this morning because the models are all over the place, to be quite honest with you. And the reason I'm not going to show you that data is because what happens is, and I've seen this a lot with other forecasters and meteorologists, when they start to share data, especially model data, folks will grab the one they like the best, and then it gets shared all over social media, and you get this social media hype going that tends to get things out of whack, and the next thing you know, folks are reaching out going, hey, I hear we're going to get 9 inches of snowfall on Friday. And then you have to explain yourself, and you spend a lot of time explaining why you're not going to get that much snowfall. So again, I'm not going to share any model data with you this morning. Everything I'm sharing with you this morning are things that tend to be pointing in the exact direction of how this is going to play out. even if the track of the low changes, because what we're going to see is the mountains are certainly going to get snow, and they are going to get a decent amount of snowfall on Thursday into Friday, because it's mainly going to be all snow there. They're not going to have to worry about the transition that we're going to see here, where it's going to start out Thursday night as a cold rain, and then as we head through the overnight hours into Friday morning, it may transition briefly to a rain snow mix. It could go to all snow at some point, and it could basically go back to rain to end it all off. And what happens is the models can't differentiate that data in terms of the accumulation. It looks at accumulation as an overall piece. So what happens is you could see a snowfall model that someone provides that says, and I've seen one already this morning where it shows eastern parts of Rowan County getting 3 inches of snowfall, while that I-40 corridor gets barely an inch. And this, it's not going to play out that way based on the trends that are happening here. When you take all those models and kind of put them together, there are trends that show that, again, the mountains are going to get a significant snowfall. The I-40 corridor, as you head out of the mountains, and then areas north of that could see some accumulating amounts. But when you start to go south and southeast of that, the amounts go down to virtually nothing, to where it ends up being an all rain situation. So again, it's something to keep an eye on. I will start to share model data as the models start to come into agreement with each other. I'll probably even, to be honest with you, if this continues to transition the way it does, put out the snow meter for the first time this winter season. So we'll certainly see if that plays out. But again, as of right now, there is going to be the potential for a wintry mix on Friday in the county. It really is going to depend on who may see snow for a reasonable amount of time before everything transitions over to all rain, and who may just see maybe snow mixing with rain for a period of time, and who may just see all rain completely. And if I had to really pick a section of the county that could see all rain completely through this, it would be down in the southeast corner down here. And let me get zoomed back in here again so we can kind of show you. It would be really in this area, maybe just around Rockwell into Gold Hill and places along that southeast corner of the county. But again, it all is going to depend on the track of this low. If it were to track further south and east, then the snow chances increase for everybody in the county. If it were to track further north and west, then the snow chances decrease. If it were to maybe track into a situation where it comes right through the center of the county, then you're talking a really fine line of where you could get a deformation zone set up to where a portion of the county could see a decent amount of snow, while the other portion of the county sees some ice. So, it's a fine line we're going to be walking Friday morning. But again, as of right now, I'm calling for a wintry mix, and we'll talk more about that in the 5-day forecast in a moment. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll come back and we'll talk about weather impacts for today, and we'll talk about the 5-day forecast as well.
When you're ready to travel, let's give it another go.
Weather impacts are sponsored by Patterson Farms Incorporated. The 2021 all-season passes are available, and there's a promo code FARMLOVE that you can utilize through February the 28th. And it'll get you $20 off those all-season passes. Those passes are good for unlimited visits throughout the entire 2021 season at Patterson Farms. And there are some opportunities that happen throughout the year there at Patterson Farms that are wonderful to be a part of and to go take a look at. And, as we continue to go through with COVID, they are offering ways to socially distance. They're offering, the opportunity for you to wear a mask, and they're required actually in several areas of the farm. So again, keep that in mind if you have any concerns about that. But to get more information, visit pattersonfarm.com/all-season-pass. If you decide you want to look at that later and you cannot remember that website address, just head over to RowanCountyWeather.com, and that banner you see on your screen right now is at the top of our home screen. You can click on the banner and it will take you directly over to the Patterson Farms website for more details. Today we'll see isolated rain chances through early afternoon. Winds will be out of the northwest at around 5 miles per hour, and then we'll see mostly clear conditions this evening. The 5-day forecast, sponsored by SA Sloop Heating and Cooling, built on integrity. Give them a call, 704-857-5684. Visit them on their website at www.sasloop.com. I mentioned you saw they sponsor the forecast on Rowan County Weather. They'll give you $25 off your first time service call. Today, we'll see 30% chance of isolated rain chances again as we go through the morning hours. It'll start to clear out and dry out by the afternoon. We'll see a high of 52 degrees today. We'll see a low of 30 with mostly clear skies this evening. On Wednesday, we'll see sunny skies, high of only 49 with mostly clear skies Wednesday evening, a low of 28. And then as we head into Thursday, that's where things start to get a little dicey for us. We'll see partly sunny skies with a high of 47 degrees during the day. As we head into the evening hours, we'll see rain start to move in and a 33 for the low. We'll see a 60% chance of rain. And again, I'm calling for rain only Thursday evening at this point. As we head into the overnight hours going into Friday morning, that's where we could see a transition over to a wintry mix. There could be some periods of where it just snows, completely snows, depending on your location in the county. There could be periods of where you have a rain-snow mix. So we're going to be walking a fine line as to what you see on Friday around Rowan County, to be honest with you. We're going with a 60% chance of that wintry mix on Friday morning, high of 38. With a low of only 28, mostly clear skies by Friday evening. And again, we'll keep you updated as we go through the next 48 hours here in the county. I can start to really fine tune the forecast. Just need the models to come into a little bit more agreement as to what we'll see. Again, as of right now, it is a definite that the mountains of North Carolina they're going to get snow. It's going to be all snow for them. It's as you trend, further east, and then you can get a little south in that process. That track of the low is going to make all the difference as to if you see snow, how much snow you see, and if you don't see snow. So again, we'll continue to monitor that and fine tune the forecast and keep you updated on that. Saturday, we'll see sunny skies, high of 48, mostly clear skies Saturday evening with a low of 26 degrees. If you're looking for ways to stay updated with the Rowan County weather at any time, you can visit us on our website at www.rowancountyweather.com. Give us follows and likes on our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you know someone who doesn't utilize the internet or social media, but they do have cable television, we are available on WSRG TV in Salisbury. That's available on Hotwire Channel 394 and Spectrum Channel 16. And we'll certainly keep you updated there as well. For now, enjoy your Tuesday. We'll continue to keep you updated on the potential for what we see here in the county during the overnight hours of Friday into Friday morning. And as always, thank you for following Rowan County Weather.